Greetings and salutations, Internet. My name is TJ, and welcome back to West of Loathing. I'm here once again with Nickey.
Howdy, Internet. I hope that you're ready to manifest some destinies, because we're headed west to do some loathing.
Oh, you're so silly. Alright, last time we left Boring Springs.
Oh, bruised his hat.
Yep, the boss is gonna be so mad that I bruised my hat.
What hat?
So yeah, now you can look around Boring Springs. You're now in the game proper. That carriage takes you to the DLC. You can go there whenever you'd like. Velveta whinnies as you approach.
I'm gonna comb her mane.
She whinnies shyly. Gary seems to want to talk to you.
Well, that's just his Gary dance. Hello, Gary.
Wanting more goblins meeting? Gary is hearing about goblins in Old Fort nearby.
Okay.
And then you can always talk to your partner to ask what you should be doing. He keeps track of all your quests for you.
What do you think we should do next?
West to going fast? Okay. Big iron snake to riding. So fast taking us.
A big iron? You mean the train?
Yes, asking the training mans.
Any other ideas?
Gary says you should see the bartender about renting that room in Dirtwater. Be nice to have a base of operations.
Thanks for the reminder.
There's a spittoon.
Oh my god, another Susie!
This is a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 cans of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it ain't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You're now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert, and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. You're not reading your options.
Oh, so that's good, right?
No, that's bad. Because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth. Distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out.
I'm gonna search it.
You're about to put your hand into a bucket of some of the color and viscosity of maple syrup. Except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth.
Yeah.
Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. Feels like your hand is dissolving.
I'm gonna keep searching.
You found something. You found a tacky, filth-colored porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children. Assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them.
I got a filthy porcelain cow! Hooray!
This gal don't look like she's in the mood to talk. Especially after watching you do that. They're engrossed in conversation. Leave them be. You guys must fall asleep during a brawl. If you check your inventory, you can equip that cow.
Oh.
This old man stares off to the distance, listening to the piano. This item goes in your offhand. +3 melee attack damage, +3 spell damage.
Oh, I do stuff with it.
You have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit, and you don't want it to spill out the little hole in the bottom of it.
Wait. It says your hat's over there, so I can get...
You can get other hats.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I want more hats.
You can go through all that and see what you have to equip. If you go back to your menu. So you have your hats, your lapel embellishments, your pistols, your weapons. But you have a broken mortar crowbar, an old cavalry saber, and a varmint skin knife. Your offhand things. You could equip your can of infinite beans or your filthy porcelain cow. You'd think a can with an unlimited number of beans and it would be really exciting. But these beans are pretty terrible. It's a pretty cool thing to carry around though. Gives you +1 spell damage, +1 muscle, and +1 moxie.
This one's new. I'm gonna hold it for a bit.
Okay. Then you have rings. You are not wearing pants or boots.
Hey, I'm not wearing pants or boots right now either. I'm wearing shorts.
You have food. So your stomach, liver, and spleen can hold one thing each right now. Do not eat the turnip. I'm just gonna warn you of that right now. Potions.
I can't wait to get to your booze.
Combat items, you have quest items, books, and miscellany. Well, that's enough of that.
I hope I get new hats.
These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer.
So spirited. I like this guy's gun more.
This piano player is not very good at his job. The man points a sign on the counter. Slop, 5 meat. There's a sign here that says "See bartender for darts." Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on?
Oh no. Oh. Well, I guess I'm here now.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud.
Oh, sorry. I was just, looking around.
So you're the nosy type, eh?
Well, I prefer adventures.
As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick some up. Go pick me up some more.
Saltpeter? Isn't it make gunpowder?
And other things. Look, who's the chef here? Me or you?
Okay. Where can I find it?
Your best pet's a military cane.
Because it's used to make gunpowder?
Shut up. And here's one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars.
Okay, be right back. I won't be right back.
This lady is too...
Got it.
This shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients, and boxes of slop helper. This lady's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you.
Oh, he's doing a little stand. Oh, he fell.
This is where the chef prepares ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Atop this potbelly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. Have you got that saltpeter yet?
No, I'm still looking. I thought he was trying to say salt and pepper weird.
No.
I've never heard of saltpeter before.
A jewel saloon stage. A cowbell. That's enough cowbell. This chair fell over.
I put it back up!
Yay.
I got XP. I'm such a good Samaritan.
Mm-hmm. So where are you going?
I need my hand to go. I'm gonna go talk to the bartender person. I'm gonna do some fun side quest.
Well, yeah.
A poker room!
The table's full up. No room at this table. There's an empty seat at this table. Poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print.
Let's read one of them.
Nines are wild, and aces of spades are double wild. Jacks are wild unless accompanied by a 2 of spades. Full house beats a straight. Suicide King loses against 4 5s of clubs.
I don't understand it.
They're all fake rules. Pair of queens are worth the same as 3 aces, but can't be in the same hand as a 10 of clubs.
I want to try it.
You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Ethel, and the player to your left says his name is Woody.
Huh.
The dealer tells you the ante is 20 meat.
I want to try this.
Okay.
Can you help me?
What do you mean? The dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really terrible hand. 2 10s. It's the first round, the pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 20%. You glance at Woody and check. +5 winning chance. Ethel glares at the dealer and reluctantly raises. What are you doing?
I don't know. What does call do?
You put in another 20 meat.
I don't have a very good chance of winning right now.
No.
So I'm just gonna fold.
Okay. You sign and flip over your cards. You can walk away, run away, or count your meat.
Right
Do
away.
you get the joke?
No.
Kenny Rogers, the gambler. It's what it's referencing.
Oh.
You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're
I've heard
sitting
that.
at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. There you go. That's what it's referencing.
What do you think of the Jewel Saloon, Gary?
Nice place, many people. Gary betting the basement's much nicer than in Boring Springs.
Yeah, they probably don't want people going in their basement.
Aww.
Sorry.
Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon.
Hi, thanks. I'm Gratilda.
Glad to know you, Gratilda. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you?
Nice to meet you, Lloyd.
What are you asking?
I'm gonna ask this one first. I saw the sign out front advertising a room.
That's right. Finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner, too. Interested?
How much does it cost?
Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. Seemed like a decent sort till the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Gratis.
I used to live in Gratis.
Yeah, boy to talk about.
Yeah.
Howdy, Gratilda. Can I get anything for you?
Hey, Lloyd. Need help with anything?
Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player.
The music sounds a little off.
Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, I poked around in it myself, but I lost the key.
This is suddenly taking a strange turn. I can ask about the piano, can't I?
The old man by the piano.
Yeah, I want to ask about that. Who's that old man by the piano?
Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird his stories. Fantastical lack.
I'll order something Sorry.
One.
Too bad. I love that stuff.
Well, it don't matter much now, anyhow. He had to get to normal work. To make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in the mind.
You what now?
He lost his mind in the mind. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. He saw something. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely. Come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. Seems to calm him down. As long as he doesn't make any trouble, and I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest.
Poor fella.
Pass for darts.
Yeah, I want to do one thing at a time right now, though.
Piano player's... Sorry.
Oh.
Lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Don't have a needle. Start to old Ellsbury.
I can't.
Poor old Ellsbury.
Can't talk to old Ellsbury. It seems.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lloyd. I get some darts.
Hmm?
The sign on the dartboard said to see you for darts.
Oh, sorry, all the darts got broken months ago.
That's disappointing.
Got bourbon.
I'll have a shot of bourbon.
Coming right up. You got an item, Dirtwater bourbon. Anything else?
Let's get multiple shots of bourbon.
Sure can.
I'm okay. I want to check out the room.
Well, I'm going the wrong way for that. You can go up the stairs or go to the room on the side of the bar.
Oh, yeah. Is this it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's your bed. Little postcard on this little table. Got a blank postcard. Nice view from up here.
I thought that was a painting.
You look at yourself in the mirror. Insult yourself. You call yourself a good-for-nothing floor-flushing jerk.
Angry.
Better not insult yourself anymore. You get any angrier, you're liable to pass out. Angry gives you +3 to all stats.
This is Gary's bed.
Hello, hi, hello.
What do you think we should do next?
Same thing.
Nope. There are two different doors. Do they
Yes, one leads to the stairs.
I want to walk around the town.
Yeah. There's...
What is this?
This is the Mercantile. Hello there, welcome to Dirtwater Mercantile. Displays the province... Miscellaneous provender. Various groceries.
Ooh, my favorite.
Assorted cosmetibles. Advanced bean craft.
Oh
To learn
my
this
God.
learn a new bean slinging skill. There's a cookbook. A cookbook specializing in bean recipes. Gary will want this. Bag of shroom grow.
Aw.
Disposable binoculars. Use to discover a new map location if you can find a high vantage point.
Wait, I can't go back though, can I?
That is correct. You cannot return to Boring Springs.
I was hoping they'd have, needle.
Mm-hmm. You can get some advanced bean craft though.
I do want to get some advanced bean craft.
You can also get a bag of shroom grow.
No, I can't.
You can sell some stuff and get a bag of it. Shroom grow.
I don't need that.
You have
anymore.
340 meat. You can sell the broken board.
I don't need that. So,
You can afford the bag of shroom grow.
anything else I should sell or?
I think you're okay.
Okay. I just want to get something nice for Gary. You know? He's a good boy. He deserves it.
All right. Now you can go to your inventory or exit. Wrong button.
Yep.
Read this learn new bean slinging skill. Just gotta press A.
I thought you wanted to read that. This is a
I did.
cookbook.
I've already read it. It includes a chapter about making human-sized or larger automatons and binding them to your will to help with kitchen tasks. Gives Bean Golem a combat skill which summons a powerful golem to fight for you. There's an article about butter and an article about beans, and the juxtaposition gives you an idea. Gives Butter Bean, a spell that reduces an opponent's mysticality and moxie. There's a chapter about cooking bean dishes so small they have to be served intravenously. Gives Blood Beans, a skill that lets you regenerate health during combat.
Can I learn all of them?
Only one. What do you want?
Can I learn the rest later?
Yes.
Okay.
You'll find more copies. What do you want?
What's Bean Golem?
It summons a bean golem.
Okay.
It'll fight for you.
What exactly is Moxie? Like, whenever, like, you're doing combat stuff, like, what does Moxie mean?
Pew pew, it's your gun stat.
Oh.
Muscles hitting things, mysticality is magics. Gotta get the bean golem.
That's what I want. Okay, I was just wanting to...
Just get the bean golem.
I'm weighing all my options.
You practice making servants out of beans until you're pretty good at it.
Look at his bean face.
You got a skill bean golem.
Look at his bean face.
Unfortunately, one of your earlier experiments gets a little rowdy and eats the book.
Bad golem.
You can also go into your inventory and use the bag of Shroom Grow. This is a bag of patented Shroom Grow Miracle Fungal Fertilizer, guaranteed to increase the size and intensity of any mycological specimen.
Yep, Gary.
You give the bag of Shroom Grow to Gary, and he tears it open and starts shoving brown lumps into his mouth.
A deliciousness.
Gary has become more powerful.
Groovy.
Bethel,
Well, I wanted to hear what you were saying.
grumble, grumble. This act gives me hay fever, and I hate it. That's it.
Oh, I walked into another place by accident.
What?
It's the post office. Hi, I'm Gratilda Garbanzo. Any mail for me?
Nope.
Gerard Bonzo. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard.
Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to, that you're okay. That'll be... Oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. It'll be 0 meat then.
Thanks.
Big cabinet of locked post office boxes. Oh, newfangled telegraph machines.
Nice.
This little girl selling flowers. That costs 50 meat though, and you're poor.
I'm gonna get some meat, just so I can buy her flowers.
You went back to the post office.
That's where I belong.
The clerk clears her throat.
Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offered to be the sheriff. I could be the sheriff. Maybe. Do you have any law enforcement experience? Or not really. Have you been to sheriff's school? No. You have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government. Are you familiar with the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? I just assumed. You just assumed that you can mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day. Well, when you put it that way.
She snorts.
If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever step on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry. It's okay. Like I said, it happens all the time. Need any help till you find a new sheriff? Sure, if we're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. The sales are over yonder.
I don't know how I feel about this weird fusion between Valley Girl and Southern, but it's a little strange.
Is that how the girls I went to high school talk?
Oh dear.
That's how they ordered the Chick-fil-A.
So they talk about, y'all don't even know. Ugh.
Yeah, I like to order number one from Chick-fil-A, but like I don't want nothing on it because I'm on one of those diet like that.
Okay then.
Popular Southern girls are the worst.
She points behind her and off to the right, respectively.
I'm gonna take my leave.
If you look at those posters behind her,
I was about to.
it's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster? Close enough. The poster reads, Wasted, the Stripy Hat Gang, for grand theft, paint, and tasteless hat vandalism, last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat reward.
Oh my god. They're vandalizing tasteless hats.
No, their vandalism is what is tasteless.
Oh.
Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Wanna go after them?
Yeah.
Discover new map location, Cavern Canyon.
I want to go after them right now.
There's another one. Just for while you're out and about. It's a wanted.
It says wanted!
The House in the Desert Gang. For mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents.
Oh.
Last
not
seen at the
nice.
house in the desert.
Wait, their reward is less.
Yes.
And they murdered people.
The owner of the house is named after them, or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Want to go after them?
Did I just say yes?
Yes, there's no reason not to. You take a note of the location of the house and resolve to bring the house gang to justice.
I hope Gary's ready to saddle up. We gotta stop these evil hat bandits.
You could just hit the map button. You could just hit the map button. Nicole, you could just hit the map button.
Well, I forgot.
Well, I told you 3 times.
There's a lot of buttons, in my defense.
Okay, and now you can look around the map. There's the desert house.
Oh! Oh!
It's a lot bigger.
It is. I can move around.
You can also use this one to zoom.
Oh my, look at the desolate, loathsome coast.
DLC.
Wow.
There was no DLC for the desolate, lonesome coast. So that little area is actually empty.
Huh.
Stripey Hat Gang is in Cavern Canyon.
Okay.
Onwards. Velveta notices a camp of bandits before you do, and dives behind a large creosote bush before they spot you.
I'm gonna capture them alive.
You jump out of the bushes and getting the drop on the bandits and order them to freeze. After tying them up, you march them back to town and force them to admit to their mothers what they've been up to. Out of gratitude, one of the moms gives you a freshly baked pie.
I get freshly baked pie!
You make them confess to their mothers. Danger, spider.
Oh, I don't like spiders. This one doesn't have spider.
There is another way to solve this other than just jumping up behind them. There's 2 ways to solve every bandit group. 1, you can kill them. 2, you can capture them alive.
How do I get out?
Cave entrance.
Where is it?
You can see its outline there on the wall.
Oh, okay.
This cave door has been boarded up.
Oh.
Those boards can't hide from your prying eyes or your prying crowbar. You gonna go in there?
I'm trying to figure out if I want to go
After all
in
that
here
effort.
or the spider one.
Danger, spider. This door has like 15 deadbolts on it. The note tacked on it says, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it, because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a giant spider. It isn't even science, so you can hardly be expected to take it seriously.
Don't
hole
take it
there.
back out.
There's the hideout cave. Go back through there. You see the gang on the other side of this big pile of junk, but you're not going to be able to get to them from this end. Maybe if you had more legs, you'd be able to pick your way through it.
I'm gonna be friend of giant spider. Should I go this way or the other way?
Open the door and says giant danger spider. Then huddle behind this opening and go straight up. There's no way to get through it unless you're a huge spider.
Oh.
Now you can exit the cave.
There it is.
Danger spider. I'm going to warn you, you can open one of these boxes. There's weapons, medicine, and booze. You open the crate to find a single bottle of booze. It's not the fanciest in the world, but for these parts, it's pretty fancy. You got an item, decent tequila. You hear a sudden chittering coming from that big hole behind you. You should leave right now before the spider eats you. You should leave right now before that spider eats you. You must have a death wish standing this close to that thing. Well, there's nothing in here.
Oh. What do I do with the spider?
Well, maybe you should try entering the last cave. You hear a horrible skittering noise, followed by a scream, followed by more horrible skittering noises, followed by more screams, followed by some rapping noises, followed by some muffled screams. Then there's more skittering, then silence. You can interact with them in a moment, but I recommend looking around first. This poor chef has chained to the wall. His eyes widen as you approach. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me?
Sure.
Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hands into yours and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug.
Matilda. How you doing, Doug?
Well, I've been chained up in this dang cave for weeks, cooking for these stripy-hatted idiots.
That sounds awful.
You want to know the worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right, and a shelf of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left.
How's that the worst part?
This chain is only 4 feet long.
That's rough.
I know, right? Here I was, fresh out of culinary school with a million meat idea in my head, and now here I am, 4 feet shy of my dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over again.
What million meat idea?
You promise not to steal my idea, right?
I can't promise that.
Okay, then it's a new kind of sandwich, or maybe a taco. It's so revolutionary, I'm not quite sure it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of it, there's a sausage, but it's a sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of a pig, ground up so finely that you can't identify them anymore.
Oh my gosh, talking about hot dogs. Okay.
And it's served in a long split roll, which soaks up the grease so that you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. And the best part is the name. Ready to hear the name? I call it the Hot Doug. What do you think?
How about the hot Matilda instead?
Don't be ridiculous. Hot Matilda. What does that even mean? Ridiculous.
Hey, there's nothing to be mean about it.
He sighs. Not that any of this even matters. Even if I did get off this chain, there's no point in just hanging around in this empty cave making hot dogs for just myself. I don't even like the taste of them.
You could set up shop in Dirtwater.
Brilliant. You're a genius, Matilda. Hot dogs for sale all day, every day. I'll make a mint. Hey, there's an idea. What if I added mint to the sausage mixture? The elk could break his chains. He leaves the cave following the oven and the shelf full of ingredients, muttering to himself about new sausage recipes.
You know, I wish I would have left him here because he's going to be a menace upon society with those minty hot dogs.
Well, there you go. Now you can meet him in Dirtwater and you'll have a little shop. Danger kitchen, danger bar.
Oh my.
All these bottles are empty. Looks like this place needs a new bartender. He had a jaw harp in his pocket. Maybe they killed him for playing jaw harp too much.
What's a jaw harp?
It's a little instrument.
Do you play with your jaw?
Yeah, sort of. There's a few bottles left on the shelf. You grab them. Cheap whiskey, cheap tequila, and cheap wine.
Oh, how nice.
This gang has been prepped for spider consumption. There's nothing else for you, by the way. Stack the cocoons on the back of your horse, except one which Gary offers to drag, and head back to Dirtwater Jail.
Is that the Stripey Hat Gang? What happened to him? They had a run-in with a giant spider of justice. Fortunately, the word is for the results rather than exclamations. I gained 1,000.
And 30 XP.
Groovy.
You could check, if you hit L, you can look at your... No. That's ZL. The other one. You have 50 unspent XP. You can look through your stats here and upgrade them.
Am I?
So, that costs 20 XP to upgrade your muscle, 10 for your mysticality. I'd upgrade your mysticality at least once.
Okay, let's do that.
You can upgrade your moxie. And you've got your grip, gumption, and glamour.
What does glamour do?
It increases your liver capacity and your meat gains.
Oh.
This increases your speed and your action points. And this increases your pain tolerance. I recommend buffing your gumption. That'll increase your AP so you can do more magical stuff.
Okay.
And you have 30 left. You can upgrade your lava flava so that deals more damage. Upgrade your bean shield. Upgrade your bean golem. You can upgrade your bean golem. You can't afford that.
Oh.
Hellbender. You tamper with the forces of nature to making yourself a force of nature.
I don't have enough.
Yeah, you don't. This increases your spell damage overall. Outfoxing. This helps you outfox people. Dickerin for a...
Fox people?
Yeah, you can outsmart people.
Oh, I thought you meant there are fox people in this game.
No,
that makes no
outfoxing.
sense.
You can outsmart people.
Okay.
What do you want to upgrade? I recommend either lava flava or outfoxing at this point.
I want to do outfoxing.
Okay.
And then I want to save up so I can get Hellbender.
Cool. So you can upgrade your ability to shoot things real good with your beans. And now on the wall there should be more wanted posters. Empty cell, an empty cell. The Stripey Hat Gang cell. Another wanted poster. Poster reads, wanted, the Potemkin Gang, for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. Wanna go check it out? Oh no, the House in the Desert Gang is probably the hardest one to get because it requires items you can't get at the house.
Wait, so what should I do?
Wait for that one. You'll pick up random stuff as you explore around. Alrighty. And I think we're at a really good stopping point.
It's the hot dog.
It is. Do you want to investigate the hot dogs before we leave?
Sure. Howdy, Doug.
Living my savior, good old Gratilda. Howdy yourself.
The sign outside.
Yeah, I had to change the name. I tried to file a trademark, and it turns out there's already something called the hot dog.
What is it?
Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. Anyways, a single letter removed, and I'm in business. He gestures at the menu on the wall behind him.
Let's see.
Get an elegant hot dog, which increases your mysticality. This is exactly enough sausage and exactly enough bun to qualify as a hot dog. It is perfectly efficient. Then I slide back into the accent. A thick, sturdy hot dog for a thick, sturdy cowgirl. This hot dog has been embellished with a zesty sauce. Don't get too excited though, the zesty sauce is just regular old mustard.
I want the jumbo dog. Because I like thick and sturdy.
I mean, the elegant hot dog is for the stat you actually use.
Oh. Woo! Okay. That's enough hot dogging around, I think.
That's gotta do it for this episode. Bye-bye!
Ah!